Parliament session resumes today. Let's cut across at the proceedings. Remember, several adjournment motions have already been moved by the opposition.
Including the details of placements or employees, our concern. The details of the financial outlay for establishing and maintaining these COEs along with the funding pattern followed for their operation. Whether government funded, public-private partnership, etc. Whether there are any proposals to expand or establish additional COEs in the future across the country, especially in Andhra Pradesh, sir. And if so, the details thereof, and if not, the reasons thereof. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I congratulate the Member of Parliament on asking me a very pertinent question. Andhra Pradesh government has taken substantial steps and given a lot of credence and recognition to the space of skilling. I'd like to inform the House and the Honourable Member that the entire system of giving national recognition to centres of excellence is designed to bring more visibility to impactful, credible institutions. We are providing a national recognition to these institutions. The Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship issued guidelines with this regard in 2019. A total of 6 COEs have been recognized, given that status by the Ministry. But apart from this, a total of 202 centres of excellence have been established with the help of our sector skill councils. The 36 sector skill councils, as you know, are the principal bodies where we involve industry. In fact, these organizations are led by industry and they work in coordination under the ministry as well. Sir, out of the 202, because the Honourable MP asked me about Andhra Pradesh, a total of 8 centres of excellence have been established in Andhra Pradesh. Thank you.
Supplementary. Well, my constituency Anantapur receives sunlight all around the year, sir, and it is home to 2 major solar parks contributing 62% to the state's renewable energy capacity, sir. A world-class energy university is also proposed to be established in Anantapur, owning to the region's immense renewable energy potential. Under the visionary leadership of Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Andhra Pradesh has recently introduced the AP Integrated Clean Energy Policy 2024, sir, targeting the generation of 78.5 gigawatts of solar and 35 gigawatts of wind power over the next 5 years, sir. Given Anantapur's prominent role in renewable energy and its potential to drive the state ambitious targets, sir, I would like to ask the Minister, is there any plan to establish a Centre of Excellence for Skill Development and R&D in renewable energy in Anantapur to create a green workforce and strengthen the clean energy system, sir? Thank you.
I thank the Honourable Member. It is true that Andhra Pradesh is a leader in the space of technology with regards to green jobs. The Honourable MPs asked me specifically about the green job sector. I'd like to inform him that out of the 36 sector councils, one of our councils relates specifically to the space of green jobs. And there is a lot of potential. For instance, the PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli scheme is targeting 1 lakh jobs. Our ministry is working in coordination with the ministry and the scheme. Under PMKVY 4, we are targeting to create a large number of jobs under this scheme. The Green Hydrogen Mission targets 6 lakh jobs.
So the proceedings continue amid big sloganeering that is going on in the Parliament. My colleague Sabyasachi joins us on the broadcast with the details. Sabyasachi, the Parliament has convened after a complete week of a washout where nothing really transpired in the Parliament. Now, yet again, the proceedings are continuing, but the sloganeering also going on in the background non-stop.
Well, that's right, Pratibha. See, the first week of the winter session has been completely washed out because of the opposition member of Parliament protesting inside the House. And this week, start of the week, also, we can see the same picture from the House itself. Now, the opposition member of Parliament continues to raise slogans and protest inside the House, asking for a discussion on the pressing matters like the Adani issue, the Manipur crisis, the Sambal issue, the Ajmer issue. Now, today also, Pratibha, several adjournment motion has been given by the Congress Member of Parliament asking for a discussion on the Adani issue. Now, on the last day of the winter session last week, in fact, Rajya Sabha Chairperson Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar has said that we are not setting a very good example, and the House is not functioning in a public-centric way, because the public look up to the Parliament to function, to put forward the pressing issues going in the country. And there are also differences coming on within the India bloc itself. See, today the Congress party did hold a parliamentary floor leader meeting, which was called by Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. Now, in this meeting, the Congress was expected to strategize that how they are going to take on the government, because there are certain allies of the India bloc, in fact, whether it is a Renewable Congress, the left, the NCP, in fact, they have also highlighted that one particular issue cannot take over the parliamentary proceeding, because there are other important issues as well, state-specific issues as well, which the other political parties need to highlight and also need to question the central government. And
okay,
because
all right, Sabyasachi, we have an update coming in. Lok Sabha has been adjourned. Like you were mentioning, there were a lot of issues that the opposition was already armed with. Now, amid this massive ruckus, Lok Sabha has been adjourned yet again until noon. So we heard when the proceedings were going on, the sloganeering continued in the background non-stop. And now an update coming in that Lok Sabha has been adjourned. So Sabyasachi, you know, the opposition floor leaders had also met at Kharge's office before the parliament session began for discussing the floor strategy. And now yet again we are seeing, as the proceedings began, the House has been adjourned yet again.
Well, that's right, Pratibha. See, today also Mallikarjun Kharge did call the meeting of the floor leaders of the India bloc to strategize for this particular week and how they can take on the government. Now, clearly we are seeing that is the same old picture like we saw in the previous week, where the House could not even function properly. And today also, just a few minutes of the House proceeding, the opposition member of Parliament started protesting, and the speaker had to adjourn the House. Now, this is the way it has been functioning, because there are several important bills which are to be tabled, and discussion is required between both the central government and the opposition member of Parliament. If you talk about the railway amendment bill, if you talk about the banking amendment bill, these are some of the crucial amendment bills which are to be tabled, and it's being listed every single day, but the discussion is not being taking place because of the opposition MPs protesting. And today also S. Jaishankar was supposed to give a speech inside the House on the situation of India and China, which was very crucial and important, but clearly because of the ruckus taking place, that could not happen. So clearly the opposition MPs, if you talk about specifically the Congress party, they have come out with the mindset that they want a discussion on the Adani controversy. In fact, the leader of opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, even have called for the arrest of Mr. Adani. Now, on the other hand, what is interesting to note is that several MPs within the Congress party itself are not happy with how a handful of the MPs are calling shots inside the House. They also feel that there are several issues which need to be addressed. Several other political parties, if you talk about the Renewable Congress, the left, the NCP, they also feel that there are other pressing issues which need the attention of the central government as well as the opposition. But because of one specific issue, the House is not able to function. In fact, time and again, whether it is the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla or the Rajya Sabha Chairperson Mr. Jagdeep Dhankar, they have highlighted that we are not setting a good example, and also the proceedings, that is how the proceedings is taking place inside the House, is not people centric. There are certain important bills which needs to be discussed. So clearly this is how the winter session is going to be. Time and again, despite requests coming in from the central government, we are seeing that the opposition MPs, specifically from the Congress party, continuing with their protest.
Okay, all right. Stay with us. We have more breaking up.